Welcome back to Frugalman Outdoors. Today I'd like to show you the way I take care of my weeds. Most time people will use a trimmer. I know in my last video you saw me change the carburetor out on this, but I normally use it mainly for the extension so I could put like a small chainsaw or a hedge trimmer on the end of it. I also do use it for a weed trimmer around my flowers, or in my last video I did around the camper. I didn't want everything to be dead around that camper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use, instead of using the weed eater, I use a pump sprayer. Now when I do that, I like to use Roundup and Gramoxone. I'll use 4 ounces of Roundup and 4 ounces of Gramoxone mixed with a gallon of water. And that should be plenty strong enough to kill the weeds. It always did real well in Arkansas, and I'm pretty sure it'll do the same here in Florida. So stick with me, and I'm going to fill this up with the chemicals and the water, and we'll start spraying. Okay, as you notice, I have a fair amount of weeds around my shop. It's on both sides. I have a large junk pile on the other side, and the weeds will grow up in the middle of them. And instead of trying to weed eat around all this, what I will do is I'll use a weed killer, and I'll spray all this down, and then it'll kill all that. That way I don't have to move stuff around and try to weed eat around it. So when you kill it with weed killer, it lasts a little bit longer, so you don't have to do it near as often. I normally only have to do about twice a year, and this is going to be my first time this year on my new location. So stick with me and I'll show you how I go about doing it. What we're going to do is we're going to go through here and spray, and then I'll come back in a couple of days and show you the results. Also, make sure you stay away from your garden. This will definitely lay your garden down. My garden is a good 100 yards from me, maybe about 75 yards. But I'm making sure I will not get it anywhere near the garden. I've accidentally killed an entire row of tomatoes with my Roundup. Okay, we're going to see this in 24 hours, and if it doesn't do any good, we'll come back in 48 hours and see what it does. See you tomorrow. Okay guys, I know I said I was going to do this in 24 or 48 hours, but the first day I got home after dark. Second and third day it was storming, so here's day 4. I'll show you the results from 4 days after I sprayed. There you have it. Just about completely dead in 4 days. This whole area here, you can see the line where I stopped spraying. It's real good. It looks like I'm probably not going to have to spray for a few months. Let's go around the other side and take a look at the junk pile area. There you go, look at that. Got all the weeds taken care of around all my scrap over here, and I did not have to move anything and weed eat around it. Looks like there's a few plants that I didn't quite get. Got a little bit of a spray on that one, but not bad. So I'm going to go back and spot spray what I missed. A couple little green spots here and there. But there you have it. It's going to be very minimal weed eating and spot spraying. Thanks for joining me. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.